Hi, welcome to our visual English series, book 7. Today we'll be talking about school and all aspects concerning school. So we'll be talking about places and subjects and general conversation, after school clubs and school rules. So it's quite a lot of material to cover. So let's get to it. So the first part of the lesson will be talking about places which you can see in the school. This is a revision from Visual English Book 5. And here we'll talk about places you can find in the school. For example, canteen, staff room, school fields, cloakroom. We, of course, have our flashcards where we have questions prepared for the students. What can they see in the room? What type of room is it? How do they have this room or this place in their school? Is it new? Is it old? And we will be describing their school, if they have a tuck shop. So this is quite detailed. A good tip I would recommend the teachers to do is go to Google and you try to generate a satellite image of a school which the kids go to, and they would be very, very excited to describe the school. So, for example, you'd ask them where is the playground, and the students would really enthusiastically show you where their playground is, where is their classroom, where is the car park, where is the canteen, where is the school fields, etc., etc. So this would be a wonderful way to describe the school. Once we're finished with this, we'll go to the second part of the lesson, which would be school subjects. So we have all the school subjects which are in the school, and we'll be practicing descriptive adjectives: easy, difficult, interesting, boring, and useful. We will be describing what subjects they have in school and are they good at the subjects, bad at the subjects. We will be describing whether or not they enjoy doing them, do they hate, how many lessons do they have, how long are the subjects, so how many, for example, lessons of maths do they have a week. And it will be just a general revision on school subjects and what subjects they have in school. The third part of the lesson would be basically just a general conversation about school. And we'll talk about what type of school they go to, and for example, how do they go to school, what class they are in, and how long are their lessons, what time do they start, what time do they end, how many students are in the classroom, who is their headmaster, who is their headmistress, what is their class teacher's name, how do they go to school, what kind of marks do they get in school, how long are their breaks. It's quite a lot of information to talk about. The fourth part of the lesson, we will be discussing about after-school clubs, and of course, we will be practicing their opinions and what they think about these clubs. So, of course, we have our flashcards here. We have a video they can watch from Longman. It's available on YouTube about after-school clubs and what kind of clubs are available and how the clubs look like in other parts of the world. And then after that, we can continue onwards and start describing the clubs which are available. For example, from chess club to drama, first aid club, travel club, photography club, volunteering club, dance club, music, orchestra, martial arts, programming clubs. Do they have these clubs in their school? Are they available? Would they be interested in joining such kind of clubs? Which clubs would they never join? And finally, we have the last part of the lesson, which would be school rules, where we'll be discussing what they must, they can't, they should, they shouldn't, they have to, they don't have to. So we'll talk about school rules. Of course, like I said before, we will have discussions with the flashcards and ask them what they can and they can't do in their school. So the kids will be very eager to tell you their school rules. And also we have a video concerning school rules, how school rules look like in Japan. So this would be also a very nice video. It's also available in YouTube. It's how Japanese teachers conduct their lessons and how strict the school is. Once we finish this, we can, of course, go to our online platform on WordWall and do revision. We can practice how to do subjects and practice vocabulary. I hope you enjoy this unit with your students.